Yo, what's good, everybody? We back. It's your boy Dre Supreme back with another recap. And as you can see, we are headed back to the Eastern Conference where we got the second seed Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers game two of the first round between these two. Yeah, like I watched this game from beginning to end. Good basketball. And we know Philadelphia, by the way, is no scrub team, even without Joel Embiid. They're going to put some fight to the test, led by Tyrese Maxey. You got Paul George, the rookie VJ Edgecombe, who had a huge game, by the way. As we can see here, he led the team with 30 points and 10 rebounds. I told y'all, like, back in game one, the way that they shot the basketball from three was horrific. And they lost to Boston by a margin. I can't remember what the box score was that game, but it was a margin. Let's just say that Boston got out and they kicked Philly's butt in game one. And VJ said that, their game plan was to just shoot more threes. That's all they can do against these boys in this series. Because Boston gets out, and once they start making their threes, man, like it's hard to catch back up. So that was the game plan. Shoot threes, live and die by them. And that's exactly what VJ Edgecombe did. And he had the game of his short career so far, led by 30 points and 10 rebounds, and Maxey with 9 assists with only 1 turnover. On the Boston side, as you guys can see, Jaylen Brown led the way with 36 on 11 for 24 shooting from the field, 9 for 12 from the free throw line. Jason Tatum getting up on them rebounds, man. 14 rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. And then with a damn near triple-double, 9 assists with 3 turnovers. And shoot, game by game, Jason Tatum is playing more minutes. He's up to 39 minutes in this game. But let's get to the juicy area where we break it down for you guys, starting with Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George, he came out, he got going early, and they made sure to involve him at all facets of the game. He finished with 19 points in 35 minutes, shooting 7 for 13 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. That's a pretty good shooting game by him. Didn't do too much. Allow the person who was hot to get the ball, And we know how Paul George usually gets when he gets a little antsy when the team is losing, and, he can try to take control, which, is not a horrible thing, but he needs to settle down a little bit because he's not the star player on this team any longer. He is a part. He's the cast. He's a cast member, a part of this team. It's not like Indiana days no more. Those days are over. Not to disrespect him, but come on, man. Like, you haven't shown me. You got to show me a lot more, Paul George. 4 rebounds, though. 3 assists with the turnover, a steal, and a block. Pretty solid game by Paul George, though, in the end-all, be-all. To capitalize his win over Boston. Adam Bona, he went out there. He was aggressive. He got into some foul trouble early in the game. Quick 2 fouls, I believe it was. And, yeah, that's pretty much all the fouls that he got. They were trusting in Andre Drummond a lot because he was playing really good offensively and defensively, grabbing boards in the whole 9. But Adam Bona finished with 0 points on 0 for 4 shooting, 3 rebounds, a turnover, and a block in 22 minutes. Like I said last game, man, he has to just go out there and sacrifice his body, play aggressive, box out, grab boards. Really don't need to score if everybody else is doing their part. You know, as we could see in this game, they won by 14 points. They won by 14 points without him scoring. All right. Kelly Oubre Jr., my man, came out. He was playing with confidence. I like the way that he was playing. He wasn't backing down from any challenge that this Boston team sent at him or sent at the 76ers. Everybody thinks like, yeah, like Boston's gonna win the series. Yeah, that's if Philadelphia doesn't come out and play the way that they play. All right, but Kelly Oubre Jr. finished with 12 points in 32 minutes, 5 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from three, and 0 for 1 from the free throw line with 5 rebounds, 0 turnovers. Yeah, back to Kelly though. Like he played a good game. He really was just hitting threes on a dime. And he was getting the Boston Celtics faces, man. Playing with confidence, rejuvenating his team, instilling that confidence in them. Like we could beat this team. And we got one, and we go in to play 2 at home. So let's see what they do back in Philadelphia. He's the jump start to this team. He's the battery. He puts the battery in everybody's backs. Kelly Oubre Jr. All right. Tyrese Maxey, he played 40 minutes, and he was killing all game, but he really was like, okay, I need to go get this late in the game. He took over. VJ Edgecombe did his thing the whole game, 1 through 4. But once that fourth quarter came around, Tyrese Maxey was like, yo, I got to go get it now. It's my time to close this game. And he said it in the post game as well, too. But he finished with 29, 11 for 28 from the field, 5 for 12 from three, making a pair of free throws with 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. Yeah, man. Like he came out, do some shifty moves as he always does. He got to the rim and did an up and under that was crazy. Man, if you watch this game, this is some good basketball. Highly recommend to watch this series because this is one of the series that, like, back and forth, like you're getting good basketball back and forth. It's no like one-sided game where it's just like, okay, damn, like in game 1, they blew them out, and then Philly blew them out in game 2, winning by 13. All right. VJ Edgecombe, the man of the hour. He had a magnificent game. 35 minutes with 30, 12 for 20 from the field, 6 for 10 from three. Very efficient night for him. He even winked at us after hitting the shot, which is funny, man. Like, I love this kid's confidence. And I said it in the first recap video in game 1. Like my rookie of the year pick, depending on like where he was placed at, like he's the only rookie or he's the highest rookie other than Dylan Harper. But like VJ is actually a starter. He started from the beginning of the season up until now. He's been a starter. Dylan Harper was never a starter, like consistently, like VJ. VJ has a big responsibility. So in terms of like a rookie of the year in my book, it would be him. And all that he has done all year, he's been playing like this, like showing signs that he can do this all year long, offensively in a load when Paul George was suspended, and defensively. And even on the rebounds, 10 rebounds, he's been averaging probably like five or 6 rebounds throughout the year. Look, 5.6 rebounds. Like, he does this. He's going to be a good player for years to come. Watch when he just develops. As long as Nick Nurse is there, because he's a great coach, he's going to develop. But 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals. Incredible game by VJ Edgecombe. And just to lead this team to a W as a rookie. All right, Justin Edwards, he came in. I saw him hit a three on the wing in the corner, actually, near corner on the wing. He finished with 5 points in 22 minutes, 2 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from three, with 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 turnovers, and a block. Yeah, they got to use their wing, their tall wingmen's, man. These guys is going to pretty much, stretch out that size of this Philadelphia team. And just imagine Joel Embiid comes back. I'm hearing that he can come back, make this into an actual series. If he comes back game 3 or even game 4, we'll see. Being that they took one in Boston, they can really much make this a series and take it to 7, possibly. But we shall see. Dominic Barlow, he played 7 minutes, 0 points. He didn't even attempt the shot, but he got an offensive rebound. Andre Drummond, another brother that is rejuvenated his career. Yeah, Andre Drummond was I think he was he was a top 10 pick in the draft. I think it was number 9th pick, number 7th pick. Let's check it out real quick. Yeah, he was number 9th pick in 2012 draft. I remember that, to Detroit. Yeah, man, he's rejuvenating. He's hitting the 3-ball, 10 points, 4 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3. Only missed a free throw, 1 for 2 from the line. 26 minutes, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Playing with confidence. He's 6'11", 280. He's up there, man. He could hoop. He just got to play with confidence, like he's been doing. Quentin Grimes, we talked about him heavily in the first video, in Game 1 recap. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go tune into that video. But Quentin Grimes, man, he's former New York Knick, but we're not even gonna bring that up. He is just a hooper, man. He can score the ball at will, in my opinion. I've seen it done. He put up 20 in 15 minutes off the bench. He's more than capable to do that. He just needs to get the shot attempts up. If he gets the ball in his hands, then he's going to score the basketball. In my opinion, Nick Nurse needs to find a way to integrate him more into the lineup, even though he's playing 21 minutes. I think that 21 minutes should be a 28 minutes because he's really good. And get him some more shot attempts because he could score the basketball. He could shoot the ball really well. He could even get it downhill and draw fouls, man. He's done it. I've seen him do it before. So make it happen. But he finished with 6 points, 2 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a block. Okay, that's it. We got a whole bunch of DNPs at the end. And that's the Philadelphia 76ers. Moving on to the Boston Celtics, starting with Jason Tatum. He had a pretty solid game all around. His shooting was a little subpar, and he had 5 fouls. But starting with Jason Tatum, he had 19 points in 39 minutes, 8 for 19 from the field, 2 for 8 from 3, 1 for 2 from the line, with 14 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. Yeah, man, coming back into himself. This is what what he was doing pre-injury. So damn good. I feel like he's taking more of a facilitation role and letting Jaylen Brown do the heavy loading. I think the reason why that they lost this game is because the surrounding cast didn't shoot that well from the field in this game. And we're going to go down the list and see why. But Jason Tatum, all around game, like I said from before, 19, 14, and 19 and 9 is very solid. Damn near triple-double. 3 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds. Can't say nothing more to bring him down. Sam Hauser, 6 points in 25 minutes, 2 for 8 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block with 0 turnovers. Yeah, like I just said, you know, he only shot the 3 ball. He's there to shoot threes. If he would have made like 2 of those threes, they would have been in it with some other people, making their shots as well too, like Derek White. Neemias Queta, 8 points in 28 minutes, 3 for 4 from the field, making a pair of free throws with 6 rebounds, 1 turnover. Yeah, like it just surprises me that Jason Tatum be snatching on them boards, man. 14 rebounds to Queta's 6, but Queta's been killing all year long. He got the head nod to be the starter over Vucevic, in a sense, even though he's been there longer. He's earned it. He's been killing all year long, taking over Al Horford's spot and Kristaps Porzingis, in their departure. But yeah, Neemias Queta, can't complain about him. 3 for 4 from the field, 75%. He just needs to be a little bit more aggressive and get some more second chance points because he only got 1 offensive rebound. That's a big boy down there. He should be grabbing all those rebounds over Bona, but Jason Tatum is snatching them junks too. I ain't gonna lie. Derek White, 8 points in 39 minutes, 3 for 12 from the field, 2 for 10 from 3, with 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 blocks. This is pretty much what you could say. I don't like to point out one person losing the game, but his shooting efforts is probably, I can say, what lost them the game. If he would have scored a little bit more, even if he got up to like 15, because that's what they paid him all that money for, for him to get that shit, be efficient. But everybody's entitled to an off game. 2 for 10 from the 3 though. Like if I would have went 1 for 5 from 3, like I'm trying to get to the basket. I'm trying to draw fouls. And I say all the things that I say, his shooting efforts is because his free throw percentage, he didn't take a damn free throw, like at all. That's his percentage. He didn't even take a damn free throw at all. So that means that he wasn't getting downhill. He wasn't being aggressive when his shot was off. You got to get to the basket there, right? You can't just shoot threes. 2 for 10 from threes. 80% of your shots was threes. Maybe even 85% was threes. All right. Jaylen Brown. So Jaylen Brown had the high. He had a pretty incredible night. 36 points in 38 minutes, 11 for 24 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3, 9 for 12 from the free throw line, with 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, and a block. Incredible lineup. They're respecting him more as a player. Been in MVP conversations. We talked about this in the last video, but he's not a finalist because I guess there's only supposed to be 3 finalists in the MVP, which is Wembanyama, Shea, and Nikola Jokic. That's crazy because Jaylen Brown has been playing out of his mind all season long. And this team, I'll emphasize it again, like this team was not supposed to be there, apparently, according to the rest of the world. But he carried this team on his back with his leadership. So shout out to JB, man. All right, moving on to the bench, we got Nikola Vucevic with 9 points in 18 minutes, 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, making a pair of free throws from the line with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 0 turnovers. Pretty solid game, playing 18 minutes. Yeah, he does a lot of intangibles, a lot of screening, a lot of pick and popping, getting to the basket, boxing out. Yeah, I like Vucevic. I like this acquisition that the Boston Celtics got because they needed another big man because they would be pretty small without him, other than Garza. But Garza is like a pop man. He could box out, get down there, but I feel like he's not like a stern big. Like you need a Vucevic and a Queta for sure. Like these brothers are like, yeah, Like they're grabbing them rebounds. They're facilitating. Yeah, I like that. I like the Vucevic and the Cadas of the world, especially for this team. Moving on to Luke Garza, though. He only played 2 minutes, 2 points, 1 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3 with 3 rebounds, 0 turnovers. We've seen Luke Garza have better games than this. It's all good, you know. It's just one of them nights, like when things wasn't clicking all cylinders. He really shows up when the Boston Celtics are clicking on all cylinders. All right. Peyton Pritchard played 27 minutes. Another reason why, like, I'll say that the Boston Celtics was not rejuvenated in this game is because Peyton Pritchard, he didn't perform to his standard. He finished with 4 points in 27 minutes, 2 for 8 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover. 4 offensive rebounds, which is really pleasing. Not like big, a big game for him, especially missing every single one of his threes. But, those 5 rebounds and 5 assists, it kind of makes up for it. But they need him to score off the bench. Like, he's a 6th man of the year as of last year. They're looking for him. So they need him to score at all times. They need him for sure. Especially playing 27 minutes. Ron Harper Jr., he came in late in the game. 2 minutes, 0 for 1 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 assist, 0 turnovers. Baylor Shireman, 11 minutes, 5 points, 2 for 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3 with a rebound and a steal, 0 turnovers. Jordan Walsh, 9 minutes, 0 for 1 from the field, 3 rebounds, 0 turnovers. And Max Shulga, never seen him before. He checked in late in the game, 2 minutes. He put up a shot, but he missed it. All right, guys. Like we mentioned, Philadelphia 76ers taking game 2. They made this a series. They tied the series 1-1 as they won game 2, 111-97. Yeah. So stay tuned for game 3 recap. And if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next recap. I love you guys. Peace.